Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. It is Friday morning, early in the morning. It's 6 a.m. here in Central Time. What time is it in your world? This is Meri at the Meri Atelier. Welcome to my desk. Welcome to my desk. Oh, I have so much to do, and I am having so much fun doing it. Yes. So, I want to start out by showing you some slow stitch that I'm working on, and we'll delve into that. I want to finish my Santa Claus doll. He's all scattered over here. I'm making little fairy dust ribbon ornaments. We're going to put all that in a little baggie right here. I found my leather strips, so we're going to work on my Santa Claus and finish him today. What do I have here? I have some Christmas paper that I want to write my 3 Christmas stories on. I want to make a Scrooge bobblehead doll. And I did a little printing of some of our Christmas around the house here, our Christmas decorations. I want to put those in my December daily. So it's going to be busy. Welcome to my desk. Welcome, welcome. Let me set up my tablet over here so that I can see folks coming in and welcome them in when they come in. Hi, Arlene. Good morning, Arlene. How are you doing this morning? How are you doing? And welcome to you if you're up in the balcony. That's okay to be in the balcony. You could still be in the bed balcony. I understand that too. I understand that. So let's just take some of this fairy dust that I started over here and put it in this little bag, and then I'll work on that. I didn't get I have some tulle that I think I'll put this in. We'll see what I have. I didn't get it worked on yesterday because I was doing other things, but yeah. I got a lot done yesterday. I had some things hanging over my head. That needed to get done. Boy, he's got it on his coat. Let's see, can I swish this off on a paper, and then let's grab one of these papers. And I'm going to put that down here at the edge of my desk. And I'm going to swish this off on it, the paper. And then I'm going to take the paper and dump them in there. And that worked pretty good. I didn't get them all. I got a couple little sequins there. We'll come back to the little fiber snippets and the fairy dust. I'm calling it fairy dust because that's what Janet called it. And I'll come back to my Santa Claus. I'm going to get this all out of the way. I want to show you some of my slow stitching here. Let's see, this goes with the Santa Claus. And I'll come back to this. And I want to save these Santa Claus patterns because I might want to make another Santa Claus. And I think if I make them just a teensy bit bigger, hold on, I can sew them. But getting them onto my doll after I sew them is another story. Okay, we're going to look at some of my slow stitching here. I don't need both of these scissors out. Let's put them away. Yeah, I have to tell you guys, I don't get in here after I've streamed. I barely, well, I did get in here a little bit more often today, but all right. Slow stitching. This is really what I was using for my tatting, so I have some tatting stuff in here too. I located this is the, man, am I in fast forward over here? Let me fix my quality. Up from 144 to 1080. Looks like my tablet is in fast forward. How do I get it out of fast forward? Settings? Oh, it says it's normal. It says it's normal. I don't know what's going on here. Let me fix my chat. I got 7 of you in here. Let's fix that. Live chat. Oh, there's Becky. Hi, Becky. I agree. She says, yuck, sushi. I'm not a sushi person either. I'm not sure what you're saying sushi about, but she says, yuck, sushi, S-U-S-H-I. Was you saying this with fairy dust was sushi? Were you saying that was sushi? I'm not sure I'm understanding what she's saying, yuck, sushi. Becky said it's chili. Arlene says, yes, it is. Your magazine had sushi. Oh, yeah. That, I don't think you guys have, they come out of Iowa. It's a store called Hy-Vee, Hyvee, and they always do these quarterly magazines selling their product. And I don't shop there very often, but when I do, I pick up one of those magazines. I thought I would take a few of the recipes and throw them in my Christmas journal. Yeah, I'm not I don't buy sushi. Oh. Oh, good morning, Becky. You did such a good job on your Dirty Dozen yesterday. I absolutely had to get some stuff done yesterday. It just I had to do some work that needed to get out yesterday, and I wasn't sleeping or anything. I was just busy, and I got it done, and it's a load off of my mind. So if you're up in the balcony, welcome, ladies. We're off to a good weekend. This is the weekend of the Streamathon. It starts early. I think it's 5:30 a.m. There is a schedule on the on my community tab. It's all over the place. You'll see it. For the Streamathon, starts early Sunday morning, December the 31st. It's a New Year's Streamathon. I started over on Ustream with Dee Dee's group, Dee Dee and Janet Young, and they're both in it again this year. And then when they moved over to YouTube, they brought the Streamathon with them. I think it was originally called the New Year's Eve Streamathon, and they streamed on December 31st, and then I think they ended it on the 1st. I call it the New Year's Streamathon. We still start on the 31st, but we go through January 1st. So there is a schedule. There's a lot of folks in it. There's a lot going on this weekend. Hi, Paula. Good morning. Arlene says there's a little Korean restaurant in Washington, D.C., and their version of sushi was wonderful. No fish. It had beef. So I've been watching a channel called K3N Space Cloth Tales, and she's going to do a slow stitch journal once a week in starting in January of 2024. She finished 2 videos. I don't have the link with me. She did 2 videos on the cover, and I like to listen to her talk. She's over in France. She speaks English though, so we can understand her over in America. And I like to hear her stories. And Melody, if you're out there, this lady, I think her name now is Kathleen, and I think they call her Kathy or Casey. I'm not really sure. I tried to catch her, but she has that French accent that I'm not sure that I'm hearing her correctly. But I was listening to her talk, and when she talks, she's a storyteller. She tells all about, now the journal cover that she's doing is based off of the Japanese burl technique, which is Japanese mending, very much like that running stitch that they have. I want to say sashiko. I'm not sure I'm pronouncing that right. But and then she does other things on there, and she's a quilter, but she's very much an arter too. And she was talking yesterday about dyeing fabrics and such. So I don't know if she's going to do any of that, but she was telling about the process. I think this was in her part 2 video. It could have been in part 1. I listened to both. I forget which part, but she was talking about how they dye indigo fabric. And she was telling about the process. She said you can't just mix it with water. And then she went into the process. And indigo blues are the color of her journal. She's using denims. So I'll go back into that in a minute. I want to show you the other thing she is doing, and you've all seen these stitch scrolls, and I've shown mine before here too. I just brought all this out to show you. I got some gold thread I'm using. This is my little tatting box here. I've got this sport weight yarn that I think I'm going to have to take out. I made butterflies out of that. And I also use this in my shuttle. My big shuttle, is it in here? No, it's in the other one. I got another little plastic case that I use for my tatting. But these are all my tatting ends that, I both needle and shuttle tatting. And I'm going to make a tassel out of that. I don't throw them away. If they're long enough, I'm going to make a tassel. And I got tatting needles and beading needles. I found my fingernail file. And I got a crochet hook. I got a couple of crochet hooks. I got some smaller ones in there. So that, and then my scissors. And then I've got another pair of scissors. I use these a lot for fussy cutting too. These are all around scissors. But I got some that I only use for thread. And then I keep this in here. And then here's more. Now these I use more for, let me set this aside. Let me set it off. Over here. Yes. These I'm using more for slow stitching. And what I'm doing, I showed the other day these lace trims that I had. I went in that little stash room and I pulled these out. And I decided that this gold trim, it's kind of a corded trim, and it's kind of looped in there. I decided the gold went best with the piece that I'm working on now. And so I'm right here. I've got, maybe about 1.25 feet left to sew on that gold trim. But I'm sewing the gold trim on the edge here. Now, I don't think I'll put this trim on the other edge. I think I'm going to tat. I think I'm going to try to tat. This is about 1.5 yards wide. I think I'm going to put some tatting. So that'll keep me busy for a while. And then I'm debating about whether I want to continue doing, let's get way over here to the end, whether I want to continue doing the stitches here on the back. I'm debating or whether I want to cover this and cover it up. Now it depends. Am I going to keep it on the row? If I keep it, I don't know. I'm still debating because I could play with doing some stitching in here. I'm debating. It's a debate, but I thought I'd show you. I thought I'd show you how I'm putting this trim on the edge over here, and I'll put more things on here as I go. As this is, she calls them K3N calls them meditation scrolls, meditation scrolls. I guess that's what she calls them. I know it's meditation. And I sit there and doing that. And the other thing that she talked about is how to do the blind stitch. And if you can see here, I just did running stitches when I attached this on. I did running stitches. Hold it up closer here so you can see it. Running stitches all the way around, even in here. I don't mind this puckering a little because when I work on the back here, I can get my needle in between those two fabrics. So pucker on here, on this case, does not bother me. But the blind stitch, you know, it's so easy. I never even thought about doing it, but she was demonstrating it, how you take a tiny, tiny stitch on the front and a long stitch on the back, and a tiny stitch and a long stitch. Well, not a huge long stitch, maybe about a ½ inch and a, not a ¼ inch, maybe about a 1/8 inch, an 1/8 and a half for your long stitch on the back. And I used this gold thread to put this on, so you can't even see where I stitched this trim on the front. On the back, if you look, now my stitches on the back, my long stitches on the back with the gold are probably about a ¼ inch. But I was going between, I was going from this loop to the inside of this, from this loop to the, so I was spacing my long stitches according to the length on these loops. And it's working out nice for me. But I think I am going to tat a great big long, see, this is fairly long. Let's double this in half. See, well, maybe I can do it elbow to nose. So yeah, it's about 1.5 yards. It's not quite 2 yards, maybe even 1 yard and, no, about, whoops. Oh, I gave you guys a shake. I'm so sorry. Oh, roller coaster ride. So let me put this back on here. Let's see, I think I'll start from this side. And then this piece I'm working on, I haven't done much on it. I'm just attaching fabrics. I'm attaching fabrics on both sides in this, on this one. And I found my other scroll. I couldn't find it when I found it, and then I lost it again. Let me put this back on here. These aren't wound very tight on here. Here, let's put it this way. I'm not going to stitch. I was just showing you my progress. I found an easy way to roll this up again. It's not rolled tight, though. But I'm having lots of fun doing this. You're going to see me doing a lot of slow stitching in 2024, but it's not the only thing I'm going to do. Becky intrigued me yesterday with her. Of course, you know me. I want to play, Becky, but I better work on what I have going here. All right, let's. Oh, I did this. I shouldn't have done this. I have to take all this out to get that bottom box. I should not have folded that up in there. Oh, there it goes. Good. Put that gold thread. And then this is just all things I want to put on those scrolls, little pieces. I get this out when I'm out by my recliner. I should cover this box. I was thinking about covering it in fabric. I think that'd be fun to do. But there is that. Whoops. Let me put this aside. Hopefully it'll stay without me. No, I don't think that's gonna stay. Put it down here. Okay, the other thing I want to show you with her is what she's doing for that journal cover. But let me stop a minute and refresh my chat and welcome folks in. This is New Year's weekend. Hi, Juanita. Let me refresh chat here a minute here. Hold on. Top chat, live chat. Okay, I'm starting from the bottom. Juanita came in. Juanita is, she spins. Boy, I'll tell you, I want to do so much, you guys, but I don't get it all done. You know me, I don't get it all done. I would love to do some of that spinning, the spindle spinning. Like Lisa taught us how to spindle spin with the, you know, with the spindle and the drop spindle. I guess the spindle goes down this way, but I forget which way it goes. You guys know what I'm talking about. But I don't know if, do you weave too? I know you crochet, Ronita. I don't know if you weave. Hi, Paula. And Becky says, I'm going to cook a pork tenderloin, cream potatoes, and collard greens for New Year's Day. That sounds good. I'll probably have Brussels sprouts and brown rice. It's not bad. I like them that way. And then I throw some cranberries in there, just a handful. And it kind of puts that cranberry tart flavor to it. But you know, surprisingly, I really like Brussels sprouts. I'll probably have them for dinner today, too. I like Brussels sprouts because to me, they're little cabbages. And if you flavor them up, they're pretty good. And I eat them with brown rice. That's what I'm going to have for lunch today. I've been eating vegetable soup. I made me a pot of vegetable soup. I got, maybe a third of it left. Becky says she only likes Brussels sprouts and slaw. Yeah, well, you know, it depends. I like to broil them too. I slice them, don't cook them whole, and slice them, and not thin, but slice them maybe half and half, and put them on a cookie sheet. Put olive oil and salt and pepper on them, and put them under the broiler and let them get soft and brown. They develop their own sugars. They're really good that way. Maybe I'll do that today rather than put them in rice. Juanita says, I know basic weaving, but I don't like weaving. I prefer spinning, crochet, and knitting in that order. Well, you do a good job, Juanita. And Happy New Year to you. I'll try to get out. I have a goal next year. I have to tell you guys, 2023, as far as YouTube goes, has really been a pud year for me. Not only on my channel, I've been so inconsistent with my streaming, just various issues, and you guys have heard it all before. But in 2024, it's not a resolution. I have sort of a goal on getting back more consistent with my streaming and watching more channels. I really have dropped off in watching videos and enjoying what you guys are doing out there. I do try to catch Becky when I don't catch her live. I try to catch up on what she does because Becky inspires me, Janet Nash inspires me, and Dee Dee Willingham, and oh my goodness, I get too inspired, then I get off track again. Arlene says, I love Brussels sprouts, especially in the leftovers. I chop them and add a bunch of garlic and reheat them in butter. Ooh, that sounds good. Becky said, yesterday I started a Tunisian dishcloth, and when I wasn't looking, Callie got a hold of it, and now I have to sort it out. Oh, that Callie kitty. Paula says, the New Year's Day meal sounds good, Becky. It does sound good. Arlene says, Paula loves art. Oh, at Paula Loves Art. The ladies at church call it prayer stitching, and they say their prayers while they're stitching. Oh, that's interesting. Let's go up a little. Paula said, thanks, Arlene. If I had to guess, I would imagine that would be why. Maybe I'm thinking of a prayer scroll. I thought I've never heard. Let's go see what they're talking about. Oh, they're talking about when I showed my slow stitching. Paula says, how interesting, Meri. Do you know why she calls them meditation scrolls? They look fun to me. I don't know the specific way why she calls them meditation scrolls, but while I'm guessing at it, just, it would make sense because she's sitting there slow stitching and she's thinking while she's stitching. Oh, but she was telling yesterday, I haven't seen Melody in here. She's probably enjoying her holiday. Melody loves her hobbies. Is that it? Melody loves her hobbies? Or her horses? I know Melody has horses. It could be Melody loves. Do you know if it's horses or hobbies? I forget. But her name is Melody, and she's got horses. And I haven't seen Kimberly come in this morning. Kimberly, I don't think Kimberly has horses, but Kimberly often talks about the wild horses that she sees in her area. But this lady who I'm following, K3, and I'm just going to call her K3N now until I learn her official first name. She has horses, and she was telling about them yesterday. So, and it just she when she talks, you guys should go listen to her because she's got a storyteller's voice, and she's very interesting to listen to. She's got a great following on this journal she's starting. Let's see, what else am I? Kathy D's creative. Good morning, Kathy. It's good to see you, Kathy D. If I've missed saying good morning to anybody, have I missed anybody? Arlene, Aunt Beck, Arlene. Paula, Kathy D. Good morning, Kathy. Juanita. Happy New Year to all of you. This is the weekend. So let me move on here. Now, she was talking about that Japanese boro, B-O-R-O. It's called Japanese boro. And I have a thing. Oh, there's my other scroll that I lost again. I found that again. I just have a backing piece on here. I'm trying to keep these things together. What I want to do is put a shelf above the door. But I have to get my brother's permission above that craft room door. I could do it on the other side, but I'd like to have it out this way. And I've got maybe 15 of these spools, and I want to stack them up and put them above the door. I think they'd look really nice up there. But before I go hammering in the wall, I got to get my brother's permission. I don't think he'll mind, but I think he'll appreciate me asking. So, I did some laundry this weekend, and I found this pair of pants. I don't know if I bought it intentionally or I bought it thinking I could wear them, but these they're all torn apart. I sat there in my chair yesterday and tore them apart. These were men's pants, and it's not a denim. It's a cotton, but I like the blue color of it. And some of these I haven't, because I don't know what I'm going to do, but I got a lot of small pieces here. And I'm going to pull some of these out. Of course, this is the belt, and I saved some of the seams for ties, and I saved the pockets. But let's get to some of these small pieces here and just pull these out for my... Now I'm getting into the bigger ones now. Pocket. It had several pockets on it. So I think I'm down to the larger pieces. And I'm just going to, if you see pieces now, it says men's. And I don't know if I bought this with the intention of cutting it up or if it was a pair of slacks in the ladies section that got put into the ladies section. I'm not sure how I got a hold of these, but they obviously came from the thrift store. Let me tie this back up. And this will go back into the fabric room until I need it again, because I got more here I want to show you. Now, when I first came down here, my brother had a whole bunch of blue jeans, and I tore them all apart, washed them up good. He had a whole bunch that he wasn't wearing anymore, that they were torn and worn and everything. And so I washed them up and tore them up. And I put them in a box. They're in that stash room in there. I've got to get them out. Let me put this here. Let me grab this box. I haven't seen her do the pages yet, so I'm kind of holding off on the pages. This is more slow stitch in here. I've got some wreaths in there. Those are the ones that I didn't like how I put the little gingerbread men on. So I'm gonna take them out. I'm gonna put them in my journal. I'm gonna take this whole thing out. But see, I've got pieces that in here that I have either found or cut for the pages themselves. But what I thought I would use for my pages is this. Oh, let me fold this all back up again because I don't want to go all through that. I'm going to find me one of those smaller flip-top boxes. I think I'm going to go shopping Saturday. Not shopping, just go to town. I need some essentials again. So, but this was a dresser scarf. And I like the size of this. But when you open it up, see, it gets smaller again in here, the pages. So I don't know. This could be a cover. I think that's what I was originally thinking. I could put, make my journal larger. I don't know. I think I might cut this up and I'll use this piece here. Let's take this out. Because I think she's using like a 6x8. I think something, her journal is not a big one. It's a small one, a smaller one. But these pieces I had before, and they're kind of an open weave fabric. And she did 3 signatures. I'm going to start out here with one, and I'll have to find some more fabric for more. I have some flannel pieces. I might use some flannel pieces in there. I don't know. The other thing that I have here is this. I'd gotten a long time ago. And I bought them they were just there at the thrift store. I paid $2 for. They call them quilt scraps. I bought them at the thrift store. And that's what she says to use is things that, now they have a different name for their thrift stores. They call them op shops. I don't know I know in London they call them op shops. I don't know if they call them that in France. They might call them charity shops. I'm not sure. But secondhand is what she's recommending. So I thought I would pull out some of these. Now I think I will make my journal a little bit bigger like this. These pages are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'll probably make it about 10 because I want plenty of room in case I need to. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well, that might maybe go 9.5. I'll cut my piece at 10, and then, I can trim off if I need for my cover. And these measure these pages from this point, this metal ruler, from the top of this to the bottom of it is 8 inches. So 9.5 inches will be probably more than I need. But like I said, I can cut off after I make my cover. 9.5 by 5.5. That sounds right. But I'm going to make it larger again here because, then I think she made a 2.5-inch spine. I might make mine 2.5, but these will need room if you put 2 and 3 in there. So let me go through some of these. I want these for sure. And I have some of the lighter ones like this. I'm going to pull it out because I don't have very many lighter ones. And some of these you can use the back too. You can use either the front or the back. So there's at least 3 different colors. And then it gets into some darker denims. I can't put the whole package. Well, there's the whole package. Let me pull a darker denim. See if I can't find some scraps in here. And if you watch her video, I guess I'm just gonna, because it's fairly long. Let's cut a couple pieces off here. And I also got some fabric scissors. I had got them at their Pioneer Girl scissors. But I don't want to ruin my others, my titanium ones that Sue sent me. Oh dear. I'm a hoarder. What can I say? So I got those, the darker. So let's see, we've got, maybe if I put them out, I don't want to lose all my scrap here. We've got this color, and this I think is yeah, it's the whole thing is light on both sides. So we've got this, and we've got this. So there are 4 colors there, and then I have, where is it? I have this piece that I got at the thrift store. I'll cut some off of this. Let's put these up here like that. So I've got 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, here, wait. Well, I can count this too. Let's put it like this. So I got 1, 2, 3. I think is that the same on both sides? Well, we can count this as 2 colors too, because I can use the back of these. What I'm thinking is I'm going to try to get to my brother's jeans, my brother's blue jeans. Let's fold it this way and this way. Yeah. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are about the same color on both sides. So 5, 6, 7 different colors of blues there. And I think the rest of it in here is just about the same stuff. I don't see much difference. This might be that looks so much like that, but we'll pull this one out just in case. It's a little different. It's a little bit closer weave. It's more like this. So it's like this, so I'm not going to take it out. So I think these are almost all the same in here. Now I might, as part of my pages on the inside, make some denim pages, because I certainly have. It depends on how easy this is to stitch through. She talks a lot about ease of stitching through her fabrics, and I certainly understand that. I don't know if for me that's big of a concern, but she's a quilter. So there's that. I'm going to put these denim pieces that I have in this bag back in my fabric stash room, because I get too much out here, and I'm going to keep these out. Now, she also had a coral accent piece on the front, I believe. Or was it a blue? I don't know, I think it was blue. I saw a coral one. It might have been on one of her other. Let's see if I can't find an accent piece in here. A blue one. Let's get it up here. Let's see what I have in here. I don't know. I'll tell you, this jacket fabric that I have here is horrible to stitch through. That fabric is horrible. Let's see what I have in here. I have all sorts of stuff that I can use. These are charms and stuff. Those are threads. See, I've got all these bags of stuff. Those are paper. These are paper. They're at the bottom. These are just pieces. Let's put the bag stuff back. It'd be fun to do some of this galaxy. Maybe I'll save it out. I just have a piece of galaxy. Let me see if I can find an accent piece in here. I don't have to use blue, but she had like a blue floral. I might have used, oh, I do have some blue floral. It might be in my other bag. See all these little pieces? Ooh, this might go nice. It's kind of a purpley color. I like that a lot. I think I got that from Rosemary, to tell you the truth. And I thought she used a coral. I'll have to go back and look. I got some pinky roses. I'm going to put that on one of the pages, I think. And then she talked about on her spine, she was going to put some lace. I'll have to decide what I want to do with my spine. But see all these little pieces. Here's some sashiko. This is a brown. This was sent to me. Either by Rosemary or Annie V sent me some too. I think I got it in Happy Mail from somebody. That's kind of pretty. That's more of a greenish color, but it's got some blues in it. So let's get those pieces out. I'll put the rest of it back in this box because I get too much out. And I'm not going to slow stitch this morning. I'm just showing you and just picking out we're just putting together the kit. I'm going to get me a box for this journal, a flip top box. Let me put this aside. And let me look here. I had something else. What did I do with it? Here's the flannel pieces. This is quilty. I may or may not use that in this. I don't know. I'm going to put it with the flannel pieces, the denim pieces. See, I'd have to cut this down, but it's the right size. These are already salvaged here, salvaged pieces. Oh, there's a little. These are already, these were, when I first came down here, my brother had this bed sheet on his bed. See, I could cut this down and make some pages out of flannel. And this is pretty easy to stitch through. And it's a nice base. So I'll probably make a signature of that. I think she had 3 cloth signatures in one of them. In one of her journals, she had 3 cloth signatures, and in the other journal, she had 2 paper and 1 cloth. I'm going to do the 3 cloth style, but I'm going to do her cover with the Japanese burl. So I'm going to keep these out. And so on the accent piece, I could either use this, and I'm going to put this strip on there. She has some strips. I like that galaxy strip. And where's the other piece I had? This one. I kind of like both of these accent pieces. I don't know which I want to use. I kind of leaning toward that on the cover. This could go inside or this could go on the spine. I'm not sure. I'm going to keep all of those out. So this is where I'm going with the cover. Now I have more. This is more slow stitch fabric in here that I keep out by my desk. I do have reds here for Christmas. And this is, ouch. This is some floral. It's more of a gray color. And these are all pieces that I've been using on my meditation scrolls too. And there's that black lace. I'm going to put some of that black lace on that meditation scroll. So this is just stuff that I have. I keep this generally with my my box and my needle and everything. So on the, I'm just putting it all together. This is all going to be for, I'll work on this later today. I'm not going to cut it up here today. But for the base of it, I have this old sheet. This has been washed. It's a corner gathered one, and we tried to put it, I bought it at the thrift store, and it was just a tad bit too small for my brother's bed. I like to change his sheets a lot, and he has sheet sets, but in my opinion, he should have more. And I bought him a set like this. Now the flat sheet fits fine because he, it just goes on top and he pulls at that. But this fitted sheet has a torn corner on it, and I'm going to rip it up for the base. I'll have to measure out my base. Let's see, what did I say? 9.5 by 5.5. So I'm going to make the base extra large, and then I'm going to cut it down. So I'm going to make my base 12. See, 9.5 this way. I'm going to make it 12 this way. It's 5.5. I'm going to make it, I could make it 12 by 12, but I think I'm going to make it 12 by 14. And then I'll trim off the edges that I don't use, and I'll use them in here. So later on today, I'm going to cut a 12 by 14, and this is going to be the inside where I'm going to stitch all of the, and I didn't think I was going to like Japanese boro when she first said it. I thought, oh, and then as I watched her work, I go, wow, this is cool. I'm going to do it. So this is the cover of what I'm going to be working on next year with K3N cloth tails. So I got it all in a pile. I got it all in a pile here, ready to go. I thought I was going to use this as the base, but I might use this. I might strip this apart and use it for meditation scrolls or the inside of another journal. Who knows? And this, yeah, this I think is going to be too large, but we'll put it there with, because it's out. So there's all of that. I'm going to set it aside. I'm just showing you what I'm working on. I'll be working on that later today because I do want to be ready when she's ready. All right, what else am I working on? Let me come out and look at chat. Penelope, we'll let you guys look at my little table pieces here. Let me refresh my chat. And chat with you. Wish you all a happy new year. There's Miriam. Hi, Miriam. Yeah. Miriam, what time? I could go look. Let me go look instead of guessing here. What did I do with my phone? Hold on. Oh, my printers. I have to move my printer around to read that little 1-inch square. I was printing stuff off yesterday. Let me go out here and look. Let's talk about the streamathon since Miriam's in here. Let me go to my channel. YouTube. I have to change my account, switch accounts. Here. Go to me. And to my channel. Let's go to the community tab. How satisfied are you with creating posts on YouTube today? Oh, I'll give it a smiley face. Thanks for your feedback. You're welcome. So the very first post out here is the streamathon schedule. It starts Sunday morning. Miriam and Raul will kick it off at 6 a.m. Oh, see, I got that mixed up because I think in terms of Central Time. All right, 6 a.m. Eastern is when it starts. It's an opening video by Miriam and Raul. They're hosting it. Thank you guys so much for hosting it. You know, there's a background work that goes on in putting all of this together, and it can get stressful coordinating everything and getting people into the right slots and all of that. They did a tremendous job, and we really thank you for doing that. So it starts at 6 a.m. Eastern on Sunday morning. At 6:30 a.m., I'm going to be streaming. The first at 6 a.m., it's an opening video. It's not a live stream. But I will be live streaming at 5:30 a.m. Eastern. I'm not reading this right. It's 5 a.m. Eastern. I have to open this up so I can read it. All right, scratch all of that. 5:30 a.m. Eastern. 5:30 a.m. Eastern, I will be streaming, which is 4:30 this time. See, I have to get my times. I got it in my head, Central Time. At 5 a.m. Eastern is an opening video with Miriam and Raul. 5 a.m. Eastern. 5:30 to 6:45 a.m. This can I? No. And then let's see, there's another Happy New Year video after me. And then there's Chris and Miriam. I'm just going to read as it goes through the morning. Chris and Miriam and PM Art Studio, KNR Kim Poland, Scraps to Beauty by Zandra, Jasper, Serenity Art. And so we are down to 9 p.m. Eastern, and I will be streaming again. So that would be 8 p.m. on Sunday evening. And then after me, on Sunday night is Ann Lar, and she comes on at 11 p.m. to 1 a.m. Eastern. Then we go into the Happy New Year on January. And Miriam are hosting what she's calling late night games. And so we'll be celebrating the New Year's. And then there's a drawing premiere on a drawing, meaning sketch drawing premiere for Raul. And then Shannon Art Junkie. And at 8:30 a.m. on New Year's Day, 8:30 a.m. Eastern, on New Year's Day, January 1st, 2024, is Dee Dee Willingham. And then Janet Nash follows her. And then Janet Young follows Janet Nash. Then Darcy's Misadventures with Mixed Media, I think it is. Comes on at 4 p.m. Eastern. Eddie Makes Art. Lovely Malia. Dana and Beth Schuler come on at 7 p.m. Eastern. That's Monday evening. 9 p.m. Eastern is Paul Pate. And it closes at 11 p.m. on New Year's Day. You can go out there and read that schedule. It's on my community tab, but it's also all over the internet. People have been posting it. It's on my Facebook page. I also have put the channels in there. If you don't know some of these people, if you look on my comments here at the top, you'll see links to the channels. And I checked them all. I hope they're all right. Some of them might start out as videos. If they do, just go to the channel and look for the video. So there we go. New Year's Streamathon. Yay! So that's coming up this weekend. Don't miss it. All right, let me refresh chat again. Live chat. Raul. Hi, Raul. I kind of got my tongue tied on the times, Raul, but the schedule is out there, and it's all on Raul's, and I'm sure it's on Miriam's. It's on the community tabs out there. I'm sure there are a lot of people who are participating, who are streaming, who put it on their channels or their Facebook page, on Instagram. So let me know if you can't find a schedule. I'll get one to you. Thank you, Arlene, for dropping that. Thank you. I appreciate that. Arlene dropped a link to my community tab. All right, let's see. Roy is here. Hi, Roy. Good morning, Mr. Roy. Happy Friday. Mina popped in. Hi, Mina. Paula's here. Stacy May. Hi, Stacy. Good morning, Stacy. Stacy comes on at 10 a.m. Eastern daily. Unless she has something going. But you'll know. Don't miss Stacy. I'm going to try to get better with watching channels in 2024. Let's see how I do. Here's where Roy comes in. He says, thank God it's Friday, Meri. And a happy last Friday of 2023 to all you lovely atelierettes. Atelierettes. Well, you know. I thought about changing my channel name, but I like my channel name too much to change that word atelier or atelier. Let's see. Arlene dropped the link to the post. Roy came in. Arlene dropped the link to Miriam's channel. Thank you for dropping those links, Arlene. Yeah. Raul and Miriam have a video right before my stream, an introductory video to the streamathon, and it's all Eastern time. Miriam and I start at 5 a.m. December 31st streamathon, Eastern time. Raul says, "Yeah, I got my tongue tied on those times." All right, Raul's talking to Miriam about the streamathon. Aren't curious. Miriam says hi. Let's see, they're saying good morning. Thank you, Arlene. Arlene dropped the link to K3N Cloth Tales. If you guys have not found her, please go watch her. She is, even if you don't slow stitch, she is making a journal. So you don't, and she has a lot of background information that she's just fun to listen to, if you ask me. I think her channel's going to take off because people are enjoying it. Paula says, I love the idea of using scraps like those, Meri. It seems too much a shame to throw those away. And let me tell you, I have enough to do 10 million journals. I've started shelving my journals in that little stash room in there. It's still kind of a mess, but I'm at least getting them out of the boxes and on the shelf. Arlene dropped a link to Raul's channel. And Joyce. There's Joyce. I don't think I said good morning to Joyce. But I don't see her, but I see Arlene says, Joyce, if you don't already follow this lady, please check her out. She does English paper piecing and other types. And that's the last homely, is it Homestead? Yeah. Joyce Boring. Good morning, Joyce. Raul says rewatchers are always welcome. Yeah, if you miss a streamathon, I mean, it goes on constantly for 2 days. So, you have a life. And if you miss one, there's always the replays. And that goes for during the year too. There's always replays to go watch. I do try to catch up with the replays on ones I like. I'm not so great at it, but I'm going to work on that. Hi, Cindy Rain Girl. Good morning, lady. Roy, you take care. Lots of vitamin C. Roy says, we let our guard down and got exposed to COVID. So far, minor symptoms. Oh, Roy. That's not fun. Mina says, good morning. Arlene says, Meri, please see Miriam's comment above. Let's see what the Miriam said. Did I miss it? Art Curious says, video will be premiere. Oh, so it's a premiere video, so there is a chat stream. A video premiere is a video, but they give you the ability to chat with it too. So, like most of you know who create videos, if you create a video and you don't want to go live stream, you can make your video a premiere and still go in and chat with folks. Or you can come in and chat with whoever's in there at the time. I don't do many premieres, I just go live. All right, so let me show you what I printed off yesterday. Whatever did I do with them? Did I set them down? Somewhere. Did I put them all over here? No. What did I do with them? Come on, Meri. What did I do with that? Put them on the other side? Yes. I still have things I want to do in December daily. But I printed off, this was the sushi that Becky was ewing at. This is the Holiday Entertainment magazine that I got at that grocery store. But I thought, well, you know, there's some nice pictures in here. Not of that, but it's mostly food related. They're showing what their bakery what they have in their bakery, and it's all a holiday feast in here. They don't show very many. Of course, it's a grocery store, so it's all food. They also have other things in their store. But I picked up one. I don't shop there very often. Okay, this is a picture outside our door. I didn't go outside. I peeked out the door because it was cold outside. And this is facing south from our house. And there's a big old tree here, but all in here is all snowy and pretty. So I'm going to put this in my journal. Here's the gate to nowhere. This is on the corner of the house. Like I said, I just peeked out the door. I'm going to put these in my journal. Here's our front porch. I peeked out the house the other way. And see, it was really foggy the morning that I took these. Looks like there's some footprints here. Looks like somebody walked from here over to there. I wonder if my brother walked in there. That's an odd, because this is a terrace. That's odd to see. Well, there's some going around this way too. Here's that looking south again. This is that tree that I took that picture of in there. I like this picture better. This is just looking out here's our park bench. Snow on the ground. This is Christmas snow. And this is the Christmas village. This was my mom's buffet. My brother saved it from the house before he tore the house down. He brought the buffet in. So there's that. This is just a piece hanging up on the wall. This is real pretty at night. It's all lit up. I'm going to put these in my journal because I have pages to fill. And then here's Becky's banner across our kitchen window. And here's that little bead tree, the little rotten thread tree. And then I have some little pieces here. I got some dollar store deer. These are it's kind of stretched. The picture's kind of stretched, but it's a wide window. These are the plants that the mint and peppermint plants are doing really well. In the windowsill, this is a west window, but these are the banners. I had my cards up there, but I took them down so I could put them in my journal. Here's our Christmas tree here. And these are those, I'd love to get rid of those drapes. I would love to have those blinds that you just touch and they go up. I would love to have blinds on here. They probably cost $400 or $500, maybe even more, for a big window setup like that. My brother wouldn't do it. But we got our Christmas tree up here, and these are all Hallmark ornaments. And then I put my brother's fishing ornaments down here. And these are all of his. I couldn't get that big angel on top of the tree. So it touches the ceiling. The tree touches the ceiling. And this is the angel. I did not get the tree skirt around it this year. And these are my Christmas boxes off over here. I don't like those drapes. Oh, well. And this is the fishy Santa Claus that I got from my brother. I've showed you guys that, one of my thrift hauls. This is the Santa Claus that I'm making. We're going to work on him. This is the Santa Claus. And then this is just the county register, the November, December. I'm going to work in my journal. But before I do that, let's work on the Santa Claus. Because I did find the leather pieces. Now, this was just a... Oh, I guess I didn't glue him down. He got glued down there. So I am gluing these down. I'm not sewing them down. But now that I have kind of an understanding, I think maybe... See, what happened here is I got these arms too close to the body, and I've even cut him down a little. So it'll be really hard to get a coat on him, and, you know, with the sleeves and the... So I might just use those paper doll shapes for something else. Let's even this out a little, if I can. But he's turning out pretty nice. So I want to put gloves on him. I want to make him a hoodie for him. And I was thinking on the hoodie, if you make an envelope shape like this, and see, it needs to fit on his head. Well, that's kind of torn there. Let's... I don't know if these scissors will do it. None of these scissors aren't sharp enough to cut the fabric. These should be, but these are longer. I want to cut this. I guess I'm working on the hoodie. See, he's got a hood on him, but I need to get rid of that little piece in there. That's where I'm trying to get rid of this piece here. There. All right. So I'm thinking, I don't know what I'm thinking. I was thinking if I sewed it or glued it so that it has a little envelope thing, it could fit on like so. And I'll probably have to glue it. Now let's see what the back looks like. I could bring the back down like that. So let's cut here to start with. And I'm just kind of doing this guessing. I'm just kind of guessing as I go. Let's see, I could glue these pieces down like this on his head, like an envelope. And then this piece could come down and I could round it off. And but I want, let's see, let's cut. I want to leave myself plenty. I can always cut off. But I don't want, I want some of that green to show. What if I rolled it like that? Oh, I like that. Bring it down. Well, I can't do it all in my hand. Needs to be something like this. It's a hood. And then I'll trim off. I don't know if I want that at such a sharp angle. I'll trim off on the back there. So let's put some glue on the back of Santa's head. If I can keep it like that. Hold on to that for me. Let's put some glue. And I've been using this Babe Bot that Becky gifted me last year. Thank you so much, Miss Becky. And I just have school glue in here now. I'm going to use it up, and I got me a gallon of glue all. It's been sitting down here for a couple months. Clean the... Come on, Mary. You can't get in there. There. And then after I do that, I need to wipe my pen off. And usually I go at this not knowing what I'm doing. But this is not a sewing project. This is a craft project. So I want to put Santa Claus's head on right in there. Should I make it go in the back? Kind of want it around his head. Right now, it looks like the Flying Nun. Now, I could do this a bit differently up here. Cut this part off. Let's put some glue. I don't know what I'm doing. We'll see. We'll see how this turns out. Let's put it up that way. And then on the front here, we just kind of want it coming down. Well, we want it looking like a hood, though. Maybe. I don't know. I forget how the hoods look. I think this piece needs to go underneath. Like that. There. Something like that. Kind of hold on to that for a minute. Let's do the same thing over here. There. All right, now on the back here, I had it rolled up. And trim off some of this. So what I do on the back is going to affect the front, so I have to be careful. The back isn't going to show too much, but depends on how I put it in my journal. And we can cut a lot of this stuff off. I need this to... Cotton batting's a little fluffy. Is that the right word for it? Fluffy? You get glue on it, it gets a little sticky in there. Stuck on my thumb. All right, now, let's see if I have this coming up this way. I can cut some of this excess off. A lot of excess in there. Now, needs to fold up this way. Cut it on my hands. think I can cut. Get down that way. Glue works good. He's all glued together. I don't know. I'd have to learn how to, if I sewed, I'd have to learn how to make a hoodie. If I can't. Got more than I need right in there. Now I could just pull that around and glue that down. Maybe trim a little of that out. Cut it on my finger. Now, I'm not sure about this right in here. Seems to me it should have a piece like that. Let's fold this in. I lost you guys. What happened to the piece I was working on? Where'd it go? I turned and I said, I lost you guys, and then I lost my piece that I just glued. Where did it fly off to? Oh, it's still on the... I need to clean that off. This cotton batting it'll make nice snow. All right, I want to glue this down this way. Kind of put some bulk in the head here. And we're going to put that right in there. Like that. I might put another little piece in there. Build up the back of his head. I had that paper towel. The nozzle clean. There goes the ruler. Ah! Keep knocking stuff off. I don't know what I knocked off my scissors. With this cotton batting, because it's such a fluffy fiber, you can kind of, when I say blend it in with each other, here. I think I like that. It's not perfect, but perfection is not really what I'm going for. All right, now we need to put some cuffs on him. And I'm going to cut those out of this. Maybe I'll cut them this way and well, before we do that, let's put his shoes and his, I wanted to get a belt in there. I don't like this right here. It's not doing what I want it to do. Needs a little squirt of glue in there. Just doesn't quite come down far enough. I can just kind of hold it there for a minute. I want to put some gloves on him. I want to give him a belt and some shoes. And I have here some leather scrap. So we just need a snippet. We don't need much. And it is real leather. So I think the shoes will be the easiest. I don't know though. I want to do both front and back. I think I'll glue them on and trim around them. and hoping that the glue holds them. Oh, let's make another one. Where was that piece I just cut? And let's make 2 more. It's hard to see black on black. I might have to revise it. Okay, put them on there first. Was that the piece? No, that's not the right piece. Or was it? It's hard to tell. Maybe it was. Doesn't matter. I'll flip it over this way. It's kind of big, but I'm going to leave it big because I'm going to put that other piece on there. Put this one on it. Like so. I'm going to cut his jacket. Now, his shoes aren't going to show a whole lot, but we'll know they're there. I'm going to put a white band across here. Let's do the other one. He's just got a stub up foot here. Sorry, Santa. Won't fit your shoe in there anyway. Whoops, I got it upside down. Goes. This way. Should have done this first, but I couldn't find my leather. I had to go back and rounds around in that fabric, well, in that little room, and I found it. Oops, I keep putting it on wrong. Is that right? Give him a toenail clip there. All right, now I need, let's do the cuffs. Let's see, I think I cut one. Oh no, I need to do the gloves. We need to do the gloves. He's not going to have, I'm not going to attempt to do any of the mittens or thumb hose or stuff like that. That's for another day. This is going to have black gloves on. So I need 3 more of these. And my chat went away. Chat, if you don't keep it refreshed, goes away. I have to refresh it. Oh, there's one set. It's got rather pointy fingers. Let's fix that. There. Let's do another one. All right. Now he's going to have cuffs on here, so I'm not going to try to tuck this under. That cotton batting picks up everything. Yeah. Santa, you got a little in the glue pot, didn't you? I don't know if I can get that off. Maybe I could heat it off. It's on my thumb. Messy Mary. going to try hitting that with the heat gun, see if I can melt it off. Get my heat guns plugged in. Probably dried it on there. Take it off completely. Make me another one. I got it messed up on here. I dried it. I was thinking I could melt it. Let's cut another one. I'm going to throw that away. Disgusting. Hold on. I'm going to clean my hands a little. Alcohol wipe here. Gets a little sticky. Let's cut another glove. I could maybe use this. Just round it off a little. Now I'm going to trim that, but I'm going to wait till the glue dries, because the wet glue messes up everything. All right, we're going to let that dry a little before I play with it. Let's get, I need another white strip. These aren't long enough, so let's do the cuffs, I guess. No, I really want those to dry. Let me get, I need another strip of cotton batting here to go around this body. And cut some off here. I'll have some extra. I'll make snow. heat gun is in my lap. I don't know how much I'll need. I'll cut off what I don't use. Now, this is going to be kind of uneven here. I don't know. I'm going to let it be uneven for now, and then I will, if I need to trim it, I'll go back and trim it. No. Pieces stuck in there. I lost all track of time. Let me check things out. 7:47. This is Friday. I can go until 9:45 Central. Some other folks come on at 9 Central, but I kind of want to go because I got a lot to do. Look at that. Glue job in there. That's okay. Santa, you're all right. I might put a holly or something up here on this hat. We'll see. Yeah, I'm liking that so far. Bring it around a little. Now he needs a belt. I want to put just a little piece of black right in there for his belt. Just a little snippet. In fact, something like not even that much. Right in here. If I'm off screen, it's because I need to white background in there. All right. Like I said, I should have done this before, but I didn't know where my black leather was. I had to hunt it up. And we'll just put that right in there. I don't like what's going on here, but I think I can put a little Christmas. Now the only thing, I'm going to let that glove dry a little bit more before I trim it. Now I want to put a tie belt on him. And I don't know, I need a twisty trim. Don't know if I have. I do someplace. Let me look here for a minute. Someplace. Let's look in here. I have those. I'll show you. Are they in here? No. I took them out. He needs some toys. How about a snowflake on him? I've got a white snowflake here. If I can get it out. Yeah, these little baggies. Might be a little big. What else do I have? I've got those gold stars. Here I got a smaller snowflake. I was looking for trim. Hold on, I'm digging. I'm digging. I must have put it. And I must have put it over here, maybe in here. Let's see what I got in these boxes. Oh, perfect. It's the tie to this bag. That's what I want, something like that. Let's see what I have in here besides that. I could put a different tie in there. I like that gold tie. What do I have? Hold on. I've got some. I'm looking for pieces of trim. Alright. I don't think there's anything else. Let's see what I can find in there besides that gold that I want to snip off. I've got some red, but I don't want a red belt. And pink. Nothing in there that is calling to me. I've got that hot yarn here. Is there enough of it? That. I also need to look for something Christmassy to put on his shoulder. I really like this. Could I rethread this? Okay. That's what I like. Let me put this stuff back. Back in the box. Well, I got the two snowflakes. I could just twist this up a little, or I could put this in here. I really want to snitch this, because look, it's got white on the ends. Let's see what's in here. What do I have in here? Got some little charms, a picture, stuff from Keisha. I think this is just an accumulation of stuff I had. Some washi tape, some bezels, some brads, off of a earphone case. I could put a rose up there. Got a seal that I made out of, I think this was clay. I don't know if that was Play-Doh. I don't think it was. I think this was a clay. Ghost. Here's a Santa bat. Well, this is pretty now. What is it though? What on here? Just little shapes. What kind of shapes? Moons? Half moons. I kind of like that. Another Santa bat. It's an anchor button. A little fairy button. A little beaded piece. A beaded earring. All right, so let's put the bigger pieces back. This gold piece is not lost its. Oh, I kind of like that too. It's kind of, I'd have to glue it on there. No. Little button that has a whale on it. I'm going to save that lady out. Little earring, star earring. I kind of like that. These are bead caps, I think. They're kind of cool. They look like little tiny Tussie Mussies. Got two package. No, that's another beaded earring. And ghosts and bats. A paper clip. Brads and bezels. Snowflake. I could put a snowflake up there on the corner there, and that's almost too much. Let's put the snowflake there. So I'm debating, do I want to? This is really what I want. I'm going to clip it off of there. It's just a bag I can, where did that thread come out of? Here. I could rethread it if I wanted to tie it, but I can fold it. Put the snowflake down here. I think I'll have this. Let's see what's going on here. This is kind of a cool bracelet, but I don't think so on this piece. This yarn actually looks better with this piece. Does it? No, that would work too. And then I got the little star. The rose is going back in the bag. What happened to my little angel? No, it's not an, yeah, it is. It looks more like a Santa Claus. I'll have to think about that. I'm going to put the snowflake up here and down here. Let's do that next. The snowflakes on. Uh-oh, I got to keep the nozzle clean. I lost chat. I'll come out and refresh everything in a minute or two. I want to get my Santa Claus done. And I'll put that right down there. I'm going to put the other one up here on this rough spot up here. Okay, now I am going to clip this off, I think. I want it. I want it. So let's make this as long as I can and clip it in the center. Maybe right in there. Pull this out. Which one is it? I have to figure out which one I need to pull on. That's not it. I guess maybe, yeah, that one. I guess I need to clip this one too then. Stuck on the bead. You can buy these bags. You can get them. I want the thread. And then I'll tie it up with this. Make a shoelace bow out of it. There. Okay. That'll go back in the bag. Now this, I want to. How do I want to do that? So these have short ends here. Let's let that one short end hang and tie the longer ones. Not the best at doing this stuff. Come on. Where'd you go off to? I don't want that one. I want these two. That's not the one I want. Hold on. So now I didn't get it. I will get it here. I got these two in a way. I should cut this longer one off. Okay. This in here like so. And pull it tight if I can. And it slips on me. That's what's happening. I need to clip it. Where's the bobby pin? I had a bobby pin. It's falling apart on me here. I use my bobby pins like clips and paper clips and such. This bobby pin is bent. Hold on to that for me, would you? All right, we want the long ones. I need a third finger. Bobby pin, let go of it. You let go of it. Don't let go of it. I need a clip. Oh, no, I think I have to go this way now. I'll get it. I'll get it. There. That's what I wanted. Now you can let go. Really wanted that down below. Let's make another knot. I don't trust it. Did I tie it on the wrong one? All right. Now I want this button to hang down. And I don't think it's going to fit through the hole, but it'll fit through the open space here. How you doing, Santa? I've been working on your belt. Bring this up a little, if I can get a hold of him. And wrap it around him. Get in there. Not you. Now, if I can tie this stuff gets in the way. I want to tie this onto this. Let's see if I can do that. Like that. And this under. Like that. All right, I'm going left over right. Talking to myself here. There we go. Now, how much do I want this to hang down? Like so. Like so. Maybe I need to bring this over a little this way. A little more. I don't like this little one. I'm afraid to cut it, but I'm going to. Don't know if a bow, I don't think a bow will stay. We'll just let these kind of hang down. Now, I still think he needs something more. I don't know what I can find. Like a little gold, something gold up here. Well, where's my angel? It's my angel. I got this, which is an earring. I'm going to cut that off. If and I can. That'll look nice up on his hood someplace. I guess on the collar. Look nice right in there. Let's cut this off. Oh, my old scissors. I'm sorry, you guys, I'm playing here. I'm not really watching chat. I can cut that off without killing me. There. Throw that little sharp piece away. We fell. Here he is. Throw that away so I don't step on it or get it in my hand or anything. Now what happened to the... It's hard to see on a black surface. I don't like it there. I think I like it in here. It kind of hangs though. How about right in there? I kind of like it in there. Right in there. Will the glue hold it, or do I need to use glossy accent? I think I'll put a dab of glossy accent on it. And then I'll come out and chat. I want to thank you all for coming in on a Friday morning. I've been catching up with stuff here. I want to finish my Santa Claus. I need another foam on these bottles, but I'll probably throw these away. Let's put this right on the end of his beard there. Now what did I do with it? Right in there. Get in there. Right in there. And this got, you can't see it, but it's got a little bead hanging down off of it. I like that, but I still, I need like a little red holly or something. Yeah. Let's trim his mitten here. Yeah, that's better. Still got a little gunk on it. There. So let me see. I still have that angel pin. Do we put the angel up there? Could put it up a little higher. It's yeah, it is an angel. Stick it in there and glue it down. I like that. I don't know if I can break that one off. I can try it, but I don't think it'll come off. It's not long enough to... It's not long enough. I don't know if this is going to work. And we'll see if that stays on him. All right, so let me get a lot of this crap off my desk. Gold trim. Put the glossy accent away. I don't know. I'm hoping that's going to stay. And let me come out and chat with you guys a little. Put this glossy accent away. All right, let me refresh my chat. It's gone. Top chat, live chat. Hi, Kimberly. Good morning, Kimberly. Oh, Becky's leaving. Becky says, I got to get over to the post office before the lunch rush. Bye, Beck. Stamps are going up in a couple weeks again. Buy forever stamps when you buy your stamps. You got to buy forever stamps. They go up a lot. Oh, this needs glued down a little more here. I'll be working at this stuff. I'm not too worried about the back of him. I stole this off of a bag. Let me hold him up closer so you guys can see him better. So, he's got an angel on this shoulder and a snowflake on this shoulder. Here's the belt that I made. It's got some, looks like calla lilies, doesn't it? And I put a charm. Looks like a manger. Seen there? Oh, no, it's an anchor. Looked like a manger. It's an anchor. And then there's a snowflake down here. There's cuffs on him. He's got black leather. Looks like I need to trim this. He's got black leather gloves on. And he's got black boots on. The leggings. I got this, all these little pieces hook onto each other. I got to clean them off. I'll leave that. Snowflake down here. So there he is, my little cotton batting Santa. I watercolored his face. Now I wanted to do 8 of these. I'm lucky to get one done. He could have another layer of sleeve, you know, make him real puffy, but I'm going to leave them the way they are. Yeah, they're all right. Got little stuff caught on him, little snowballs. I'm not sure about this area here, but I'm going to leave it. I'm not going to worry about it because he's going to sit like this anyway. Thank you, Leah. Hi, Dar. Ridiculous. Stamps just went up. Yeah. Hi, Cindy Rain Girl. So he'll go in my journal probably, or I don't know. I don't think I want to keep him with the Christmas decorations. I'm going to keep him out for now. And let's get rid of a lot of this junk on my desk so I can move on. I want to put some things in my... I'm going a little bit later today. I'm going till a quarter till... What's that? Well, I don't know what it was. It flew away. I'm going through till quarter till 10 my time, so it'll be a quarter till 11 Eastern. I want to... Let's just count this as, well, this, I'll just put it in that box. I want to save off my Santa patterns. Let's get, this is a cluster. My scissors up here. Put that in there. I have some little extra blank that I didn't put on the Christmas cards. We'll put those in my journal. I want to put these in my journal. I did get a couple Christmas cards out to Judy, Patton, and Brenda yesterday. I had some other mail that was personal that needed to go out. I'll put these bobby pins on that box. over there. All right, this is all going to become fairy fodder here. So I'm going to go in the, and I don't have any tulle out, so I'm not going to do that. This is a piece of, this is going to become fairy fodder. So I'm going to just take all of this and put it in here. I'm not going to do the fairy fodder right now. I'll do that. Well, this is Friday, so I'll be streaming tonight at 7:30. So I want to save his pattern here. Let's see, I need the jeans and the shirt yet. This is more stuff that can, that's a paper towel. Buttons. I could make this gold as fairy fodder too if I wanted fairy fodder. It's like I started a cluster or something there. I need a calendar for my, I think what I'll do, I looked at the desk, the little desk calendars, and I couldn't find one that suited me. I usually find them, old ones, at the thrift store or garage sale or something. That's where, but I need a desk, start me a desk calendar for stuff. These are going to go in my journal. I'm just getting them organized here. This is a sewing one. I don't like how they put that. I don't know if I can get it off of there. Yeah, I guess I can. A sewing. Throw that away. Here's his pants. That's scrap. Santa Claus. This is all going to go in my journal. Ring the bells. It's just been sitting out here on my, whoops. There's his pants. I need his shirt yet. I'll run across it. Fairy fodder. All right, all these little pieces are going to go in my journal. They've been sitting out here bothering the heck out of me. A little fairy fodder. Calling it fairy fodder now. Put them up here for now. I need to, I'll run across this shirt. Probably knocked it off on the floor. All right. I could put these in my journal too. I was saving them off the larger snow pieces. This all goes in the fairy bag. All right, I feel a little better. I got that mess over there, but it's going to go in my journal. Got all sorts of stuff here that's, all right. I'm just getting this ready because I'm gonna work in my art journal, my December daily next. Maybe tonight I'll work on the ribbon. Maybe this afternoon I'll sit and snip, make little fabric snippets. All right, let me come out and chat. I got sidetracked. Arlene says, Roy, I saw a video about that too. Roy says some outrageous parcel prices are also due to the huge discounts Amazon, etc. get using USPS. There was a news segment on that, on their discounts. I have varying feelings about that. You know, you kind of think, oh, geesh, you know, why do they get huge discounts? But you stop and think, if you have Prime, you don't have to pay that postage, and they give the USPS a lot of their business. I go back and forth on it. Now, they'll work it out somehow. It's not me. It's not my decision. I guess it affects our mailing, but oh well. They would probably find another reason to raise the prices. I don't know, I go back and forth. All right, what I want to do is I want to put these pages in my journal. And I'll be using all of this stuff over here. Penelope, I'm going to move you just a tad. All of this is going in my journal. I should put it all in a box or something, get it off of my desk, but wait, I do have a box here someplace. I guess I took it in the other room. I'll just leave it. All right. So I think I'll just tear. I'm not looking for beautiful pages. I just want to get Christmas of 2023. And this was Christmas snow on the gate. Our gate to know my brother rescued a rose bush of my mom's, and it sits right there at that gate. It bloomed a little last year, but he pruned it back. So I'm hoping for more blooms this year. You got to prune those roses. Tear this by hand. Looks like a mouse ate at it. And I just printed these off on copy paper. Sometimes you can tear it better by hand when it's smaller. So there's one. This big old tree I'm going to tear right here. So I have those. This is out in our yard. Looks like the sun is going to shine today, but it's been pretty cold. None of this snow has melted yet. We had snow on Christmas, and we got a dusting on Christmas, and then it snowed more. It snowed more on Monday and Tuesday, which, well, Monday was Christmas. We got snow Christmas Eve into Monday and Tuesday. Yesterday was Thursday. Let's see. Did we get snow? It was still pretty cold Wednesday and Thursday out. It was still pretty cold. This is Friday, and it's still, but it looks like the sun is coming out today. I think it's going to get into the 40s here today, so I'm not going any place today. I want to go to town tomorrow I have some things I need to get yet. I need some laundry soap. I did all the towels and dish towels and bath towels and hand towels and all of that yesterday. Did my clothes that I wear around the house here. I still need to put those in the dryer. I did laundry yesterday. I got my mailing done. I found my fabric. I stitched. I was a happy camper yesterday. I didn't get much else done, but I don't know if I can tear that. I guess I can. Down here at the end, it starts getting a little fussy. And here, this is looking out our door to the south. And there's houses in here, but you don't see much of them. There's a house there. These got really pretty Christmas lights. This was an old house over here in the corner, and they put new siding on it this summer. They're trying to fix it up. I don't blame them but it's a job. They probably do it when they can afford it. Boy, I'm getting hungry. What am I going to have for breakfast? I don't know. I'll have to think about it. Probably just go and make me a bagel. Now, I don't know, getting this little stuff off is a little hard with the ruler. It gets right to this point and it doesn't want to move anymore. I kind of like it rough like that. Here's our park bench. When we're gardening and need a rest, we go sit in that park bench. Now I'm really going to mulch up my garden this summer. Fighting the weeds. Every year I fought those weeds. And it gets so hot in the end of July and August, my garden goes to pot. And I'm going to mulch. I'm going to try to get out there and take better care of it in July and August. I don't like that hot weather. I don't get out there much in the hot weather. And the mosquitoes start eating me, and I can put mosquito stuff on, but I almost have to take a bath in it, and I don't like putting all that stuff on my body. All right, that's all the outdoor stuff. I'd like to do some stuff around town, but I don't know. My car is, we've been taking my brother's car. He parks it in the garage. Okay, so this is my mother's buffet in the Christmas village, and it's really pretty at night when it's dark. It's really pretty. The buffet has kind of a shelf, a backing shelf that comes up this way, and there's a, I think that's my brother's. I think it says fish or something on there. It's not a Christmas piece, but it sits in the back. Got a little candle lamp there and a little lamp over here. I don't know, that's not my lamp. This one's mine. My brother painted all those. They're hand painted. He doesn't do that stuff anymore. He kind of lost, when he lost his wife, his first wife, and when he lost his significant other, and the grandkids have all grown, he's kind of lost interest in that stuff. And you can't really blame him too much. You can't blame him too much, but I'm just trying to get him to eat better. He did make this, because he doesn't cook now, that I don't eat with him because I I can't eat everything he cooks. Like he calls them steak burgers. He'll take hamburger and smother it in steak stuff seasoning. And he likes it, and he had that and tomatoes yesterday, but I don't know, I can't get him to eat very well. Can't get him to eat his vegetables, and that kind of worries me. Well, I'm making a mess out of that. Let's see if I can't tear this off. There. It's not too bad. And this is our Christmas tree, and the window, I kind of stretched this photo when I put it on here, but it's a big window anyway, and these are Becky's banners here. And I got my rotten thread tree there, a little snowman and elf. And these are the little planters that we planted last March or April. Mint and peppermint's doing pretty good. That's our west window in the kitchen. And it was dark out when I took that picture. It was early morning. I woke my brother up. When I turn on the Christmas tree lights, when I get up around 4, set my alarm for 4, and I turn the Christmas tree lights back on. And I think because our tree swirl goes around, you know, it has a little button that we can make our tree go around. Well, I don't think those lights, they'll blink every now and then. They're not blinking lights. And I turn the lights on, the Christmas tree lights on, when I get up in the morning. And I was out early in the morning taking pictures, and my camera flashed, and it woke him up, and he saw all that flashing of me taking pictures, and he got up and wondered what in the world was going on. He thought maybe the Christmas tree was going wild or something. But I said, no, it's just me taking pictures. You can go back to bed. So here's our tree. It's got all these Hallmark ornaments on it. You can see the reflection of the lights in the window. It was early in the morning when I took this. This is the angel. These are my Christmas boxes. This is his pop can airplane collection. And we got a coat rack over here, and I put more Christmas boxes on that coat rack. And it goes way up to the ceiling. I did not get the Afghan on there. I had that Afghan that I made last year. Would have gone really nice. I didn't get it done. Didn't get it done. So a lot of you are taking down your Christmas decorations. I was watching Whippoorwill Hollow, and she was taking down her, I'm going to cut this. She was taking down her decorations yesterday, and I'm going, she was done with them. I don't know. I'm not done with them till after January 6th. I'm not done with them. I did all this work to get them up. We're not ready to take them down yet. And this is my brother's Santa Claus here. Or I got it for my brother because he's a fisherman, Santa. It isn't my brother's, it's mine. My Santa collection. That I still need to take a picture of my Santa collection. I'll do that. I'll do that and put that in here too. Yeah. I don't know if I can get this one. I think I can. And this will fill up some of those pages in my art journal. And I still want to write my story. So maybe I'll do that tonight too. Write my three Christmas tales for Meri. Little Walmart boy and the little things that I've been learning this year. No, it's a Santa Claus. Last one is this Santa Claus that I took a picture of yesterday. This was my thumbnail. And I just printed it off. I was trying to get my printer to go. And we're going to put him in here anyway. I'm going to leave it. I don't know if I can get this tore. Now, but right at the end there, it doesn't tear clear clean. What did I knock off? A Santa. Alrighty, these are the ones. Whoa. I've got stuff here that's piling up on me. Hold on. I knocked something off. These are the ones I want to put in my journal. I'm going to throw that away. I knocked something off here. What fell? I don't know what fell. I guess it was just a piece of fabric. No, it was these labels. All right. So, well, here's that box I was looking for. Let's take all these little pieces and put them in here. Get them off my desk for now. They're in my way. Stuff that I've been working on. All right. No, put them over here for now. Let me come out and look at chat. I get sidetracked. Sorry about that. And I didn't hit the wastebasket with this. Put it in here. All right, just won't have to pick it up later. Alrighty, let me come out and refresh my chat, and we'll glue those pictures in. I want to thank you for spending some of your Friday morning with me. Becky ran off to the post office. Hi, Brenda. Brenda, you're getting a Christmas card. Probably won't get to you till next week. Brenda says, I had a teacher who corrected people on using me first. Example, me and George pick berries. She'd say, who is Mean George? Mean George, me and George, Mean George. And why is he picking berries? She'd smash the me into the mean. Roy says, Brenda, he's laughing. He says, "Lo, Brenda, laughing out loud, Brenda. It seems like a small thing, but language defines a culture." Roy's got that right. I tell the grandkids that poor grammar could cause them not to get hired for a job. Good advice, Roy. He says, of course, there's formal language and informal language. Both have their place. Mary. Rain Girl's name is Cindy. She says, Meri, I've been working on tags using scraps. Good for you, Brenda. There's a lot of scraps, huh? There's Sylvia. Sylvia, did you see my Santa? I finished him. Did you see him? My Santa, my cotton batting Santa. Boy, I robbed the twine, the trim from a bag. It's got little ribbon. I call them, they almost look like calla lilies. And he's got an angel on his shoulder there, and a snowflake there, and a snowflake here. He's got boots on, gloves on, and boots on. You can open up his coat a little here. You can't see much of his shirt. I put a star in there, a black jewelry star. This is the back. He's got this is an anchor, but it almost looks like a manger scene to me. It almost looks like a manger scene to me, but it's an anchor. But the ends of the anchor looks like Mary and Joseph at the manger there. That's how I'm going to see it. It's really an anchor button. But we finished him today. Sylvia said she wanted to see the Santa Claus finished. And he's all glued. His outfit is all glued on him. I don't think I could have the skill to make, I like it glued on like this. I'm happy with that, but I don't think I would have the sewing skill to make a coat like this to actually put on him. For one thing, his arms there's very little room in between his arms and his body. But he turned out pretty good in the end. Too bad I didn't make 8 of them. You know, I don't think I put a cuff on him. I might have to come back and put a cuff here because it doesn't, I can tell here I don't think I put cuffs on the hands yet like I put down here. So I still have that to do. We'll get that done, but I want to go on with this. Okay, we said good morning to Sylvia. There's Dar. Hi, Dar. Jaden. Who's Jaden? Hi, Jaden. 0428. Good morning. Welcome. You're new to me. Welcome in. We're mostly doing art and art journaling. I'm working on my December daily here. And I'm going to put in the December daily. I got a magazine at Walmart. I'm knocking things off here. I got a Christmas Carol. It's all about the Christmas Carol. And I deconstructed that magazine, and I keep them as what I call interest pages in here. I kind of like that. I'm not doing art on these pages. Boy, I got a lot left to do. This is my version of our Christmas tree. I should put that other Christmas tree right in here, shouldn't I? Where is it? Where is it? It's here. This is our Christmas tree. Oh, it fits in there too. Let's put it in there. Where's that glue? I put it away. I got this little baby bot glue from Becky last December. Bless her heart. She was giving away, at that time, she was having contests in her comments on her videos every month. I happened to win last December's. And I think I have a glue spreader here. Well, I got a spatula. Where's my spreader? Well, we'll use the spatula, the palette knife. Did I get that? No, I have a crooked eye. I have a crooked eye. That's better. Now I'll come back and do something. Now this, I think I want to put a, I wonder if one of these taller trees would look good over on this page, because that'll strengthen this. All right, wait a minute. I was looking at chat. Let's just leave it like this for a minute. I saw Jaden and I got sidetracked. All right. They're saying good morning to Jaden. Brenda says, when my daughter was working in Nashville, she would get asked where she came from. She said Tennessee. We're 86 miles from Nashville. She has more of an accent than any of my kids. Some think that a Southern accent means less intelligent. Oh, I don't think so. This child of mine passed her nurse's ENCLEX spelling. I'm not sure what that is. With a near perfect score. And when she was old enough to hold a license, her accent raises eyebrows. Aw. Thank you, Cindy. Dar is here. Hi, Dar. Did I say good morning to you? Cindy says, I love being with you in the morning and everyone in chat. Oh, thank you, Cindy. I want to thank you guys for coming in and spending time with me. Cindy was working on tags using her scraps. Good for you. All right, let's go on up. Roy says, talking about language, he said there's a formal language and an informal language. They're talking about me, the use of me and George. Bootsy says, one of the worst for me is when someone puts themselves first when talking about themselves and others. Me and my mom, instead of my mom and I, shows how selfish we've become. Yep, I'm probably guilty of that. I probably have a little guilt there, Roy. A little of my selfishness going through. Arlene had to go. I haven't read why yet, but they're saying goodbye to Arlene. Roy says, I learned how to dissect and diagram sentences when in elementary school, so some of those things do bother me. Like, I seen instead of I saw, or I had went instead of I went. Yeah, we had to diagram sentences too. I don't think we got it in elementary. We got it more in our 7th and 8th grade, diagramming sentences. I thought it was kind of fun because you pick out the noun and the adjectives and the adverbs. The adjectives are modifiers. Adverbs can modify. And the nouns that are the subject of the sentence. And I don't know everything about grammar. Brenda says, I have to watch my there and they are. When I type any of those three, there pops up a line under it to accept or correct. Yeah, sometimes that autocorrect throws me, though. Arlene says, I gotta go. Have a blessed day. You too, Arlene. Brenda says, the English teacher my girls had was a grammar cop. She tried to get the kids to lose their hick accents. Her daughter, 20, speaks formally. Her son, 15, sounds like he just crawled out of the holler. Arlene says, now that people from around the world are chatting together and speech is structured different in every language, grammar just doesn't matter. But there and they are gets my gander up. Arlene's gone, but she said what got her gander up. This is our Christmas tree. It's still up. Roy said he taught public schools. I am no grammar cop for sure. There are some that get me like looking, L-O-O-K-E-N, I'm looking. Roy, do you get anxious when you see the horrible grammar from people like me? And me too. That's how they got into that conversation. Some outrageous parcel prices are also due to the huge discounts from Amazon. Arlene says, I just need to keep reminding myself that for 66 cents, someone is taking my letters several hundred miles away from me. Well, what gets my I don't mind, you know, it has gone up and up and up. Everything's going up and up and up. But what gets my gander up is that when I mail a letter to the next town, the postmaster here can't postmark it and sort it. It has to go to Omaha, which is 100 and some miles away, and then go to the town. They kind of, that gets my gander up in this area. It's not processed locally anymore. She picks it up, we drop it in the box, and she picks it up, but she doesn't sort it and post it. She probably puts it in a bag and they send it to Omaha to be sorted and postmarked. That gets, and the other thing that gets me up with the post office, if they're going to have to charge rates, I wish that they would. Now I didn't get. I'll have to check. I think I got a postmark on Becky's postcard that she sent. But when they run those barcodes through the postcards, you know, 100 years from now, we're not going to have a postmark on that stamp. And that kind of bothers me. I guess you could ask them, but they probably wouldn't. I don't know if they, I don't know if she would locally or not. But, you know, I was kind of upset about that. I understand barcode processing, but I also would like to see a postmark. Now, on the envelopes, they postmark them. Most of them. Sometimes they don't, but I like to see a date and a place on the postmark, because for collectors, you know, and a lot of the mail art and collection for people who collect, that really matters. All right, those are two things that get my gander up. And also, they put my wax seals through the postal machines and it flattens them out. You can't put wax seals on there. I tried it with, I was thinking, well, maybe if I use, you know, you can have the, what you put in the glue gun, you know, the hot glue for wax seal on the envelope. You put your hot glue on your envelope and you put your stamp in it and make a, you can buy glue gun sticks for, and you guys know that. And I tried that with one of mine and it just flattened it. It just swooshed it out, even the glue. Arlene says she remembers when stamps were 12 cents and when they hit 33 cents, I thought it was horrible. Arlene says mailing service prices changed due to take effect on January 21st, 2024. The new rates include a 2-cent increase in the price of first-class mail for Everstamp from 66 to 68 cents. Now, I think when I bought my Christmas stamps for my Christmas cards, I got a packet of 20, and then I bought a collector packet because they were snow globes. But I think they cost me $13, so they'll probably cost $14. Becky says she has a bunch of stamps. Yeah, buy the forever stamps because you can use those until you run out. Becky had to leave. She says she's got to go to the post office before the lunch rush. Have a wonderful day. All right, I think I'm caught up with chat. I saw something about Mina. Hi, Mina, if you're still out there. What was I going to say? Oh, I want to talk about the Streamathon again. I want to remind you guys that it starts Sunday morning at 5 a.m. 5 a.m. Eastern with a video with Raul and Miriam. I'd have to look at my community tab again. Just know Sunday morning, and there's a schedule on my community tab. There's a schedule on my Facebook feed. There's a schedule on everywhere. If you can't find a schedule, ask me and I'll send you one. And if you look on my community tab, if you open up the post, you'll see the channel links if you don't know how to find folks. Some of them are videos, so you'll see the video. You'll see them out there. People will be sharing them, and it goes all day Sunday and all day New Year's Day Monday, the streamathon. So you have no excuse for being bored over Christmas. Brenda says, our mail goes to Nashville to be sorted. Yeah. And you're 80 miles away? All right. So let's see. I wanna work some more in this. Let's glue this down. I think I'll put the glue on here and then put the page over it. Might be the safest way. I think I'll do this a little at a time. Let's just glue this way first. And spread this out a little. And if it doesn't come clear out to the edge, and if it's not, you know, if the edges are kind of, that's okay with me. I'm not. All right, then I want to make sure that I get it here. Glue down onto this tissue paper, just barely. Maybe I can tear that a bit more over here. All right, that's okay. I'm not too concerned about it. I just want it to cover the white. Now let's do the rest of it here. And I might be finishing this journal up in January because I do want to finish this one. I didn't get it finished last year. And then here, this page is starting to fall off. I think because of those cards, but see, it's, let's fix this with some washi tape. How about some of this tape that came from Joyce? I think I'll use some of that. I've got this though too. I don't know, maybe I'll use this because it's Christmassy. I'll use that that comes from Joyce. Joyce, it's pretty tape. All right, and I think I need to kind of tape it together here first. Let's put a holder on it. Just kind of hold it in place while I tape it down. And I'm going to glue my tape down because the only washi tape that I really, besides my own carpet tape, trust is Tim Holtz's linen tape. I trust his Stickum. Everybody else I don't really trust for washi tape. So I always either tape or glue my tape down, my washi tape down. Now I'm not sure that's going to be enough. Let's take these out for a minute. Put some there. I guess I should bring it down because that page flips. Now, I still don't really trust it. Look, this is, let's put some here too. Uh-oh, I lost it. Hold on. That's tissue paper pages probably were not a good idea unless you don't put anything on them. So let's put some more in here. Let's see. I've got trees. I got the gate. I got this. Maybe if I put this here and this one over here. No, that doesn't fit. What else do I have? I have this one. I like this one. I have this one and this one. It's too big. I guess I like this one here. Needs something in there though. I guess I could put tape down there. Let's put these cards back in here. Let's put a... I just got a bobby pin on this piece of lace and denim. It's not even stitched together. I'm gonna put Santa Claus up a little further. If I can get it in there. Well, that's not right. Let's put it over here. It's not stitched on or anything. I'm just kind of doing it wrong. I guess that's needs to be opened up more. No, if I can hold that down, hold that up. There. I think I'll take that out. Put it on something else. And then we got this card yet. This card came from Judy, I think. Judy Patton. Maybe I'll put that in another envelope. So that's the end of that signature. I need something here, though. This is not very pretty. This was my card list. Let's look at my bits and bops here. See what I can put on there. I like that on there. This, I'm sure, came from Sharon Lombard. And what else? Maybe some washi. Hold on. Oh, that box makes a nice tray. Let's put some washi. I'm looking. My drawer isn't coming completely open. Enjoy the miracles and enjoy the simple things. I gotta find a different way to do my washi. How about that? I like it in the drawer, but it gets all, let's see if I can even find the beginning of it. Here. I don't know if it's gonna cut so old. I don't know if I can get it to go in here. I think it's sticky enough though. Mailed my cards December 22nd. Maybe if I set him off, frame him up. I think I like him better down here. We need to tack him down a little. Oh, I got a wreath. Couple wreaths. Now, I'd like to frame him with this, but I think it's going to be too wide. I'm going to tack this down. And we'll see if I can find some thinner washi. I got some that have red stars. It's not very thick though. I mean, not very tacky. Yeah. My scissors. And of course it's not straight because Meri doesn't do a straight line. Being stubborn over here on the corner. And I'm not concerned that it's all, I mean, if it is, fine, but if it's not, yeah, you know, perfection is not really what I'm going for here. There we go. I kind of like that. Down there. And cut it off. Right here. No, it won't clear over. Well, okay. It doesn't go clear over on both the top and bottom. And I think I'll put some up here. Yeah, get it all over my hands. I don't know if this is going to stay, but we're going to try it. That's my card list. All right, that's that page. I got shopping going on over here. I got a tree I want to put there. I had it. I found it. It's in this box. Where is it? Where is my tree? All right, I'm not leaving till I find that tree. Where's the tree? Oh no! I had it in here. Here it is. Putting those in that box was a good idea. Let's put some more glue on that. I don't know if I glued this down. I think I left it flopping. I'm going to glue that down. I want this tree to go. Now I don't like it there. Might put something else there. Do I like it better over here? I like it better over here. It's got cotton on it. My little Christmas tree. On cotton, I painted it on a cotton canvas with my fine liner. I like that. It's got a cluster in here. Now, these words, I think I'll paint this out with black and put Christmas word list here. I'll do that later though. Let's see. Need something else for that. What can I put there? Kind of like this. Take this off. No, I hit it. This is a bobby pin embellishment. Doesn't fit there. My wreath. Could put my wreath on there. It's got the little gingerbread boy. because it's too floppy. Let's see what else I have here. Got some Santas. I like that there. And I'll come back and put something else on it. Let's just glue it down for now. What time is it? It's 9:28. I've only got about 15 minutes left. I'll work on this more. I just about have this first signature done. I need stuff here. I was going to put this down here. So I want to move on and do something else, though. Let's do it this way. It'll fit. No. I want to start something else. I'm pretty happy with this stuff that's going on. I'm going to put these in the box, the tray. I'll put these in the tray. These are more pictures that I want to put in there. I might take a couple more today and print them off. But I have a lot of blank pages at the back to put stuff. But what I want to do before I leave, put that in the tray too. And my washi in the tray, because I'll be using this again. Let me move this aside. All of this aside. I want to do one more thing before I leave. I'm planning on leaving at 1:45. What I want to do, put that down there, is I want to put together a little, if I can get them out here. Had them in my hands. Did I take them out? I must have taken them out. No, here they are. I want to put together a little booklet for my December stories. Oh, and I wanted to make a Scrooge bobblehead doll. Let's pick out a Scrooge head. This is just a picture album. This was gifted to me, I believe, by a lady down in St. Louis who thought of me when she saw it. And let's pick out a Scrooge for the bobblehead doll first. I need a Scrooge. He looks like Scrooge. He could make a Scrooge. But let's see what I have here. Let me open down here. Some of these packets open weird. Dee Dee says, just cut it, Meri, just cut it. Where's my other little scissors? I put them up here. These go in here. Let's pick out, see if I can find a good Scrooge. He's a possibility for Scrooge. These are Tim Holtz. I like these because they're a little bit bigger. He will not make a good Scrooge. Make a good mailman. These people are too happy. He might make a good Scrooge. He's not smiling. I'd like a, oh, he might make a good Scrooge. Smiling, no. Can we, this is Scrooge on Christmas Day. I will keep Christmas in my heart. I want to make a Scrooge bobblehead doll. These are kind of cool. Photo mats. He's too young to be Scrooge, but he's got that look. These are cool pictures, let me tell you. This one is an oldie goldie. She's laughing out loud there. Could make a Marley ghost too one, but we're gotta do one at a time here. Well, I don't see, these people are too happy. They're all smiley. All right, so of the ones I picked out, were this guy. I think he's a pretty good Scrooge. This guy. This guy. This one. And so I have to go eeny, meeny, miny, and mo. Which one am I going to use? This one. This guy's much too happy to be Scrooge, so I'm going to eliminate him. This guy wonders what it's all about. This looks like the same man. He's got the same nose. I'm leaning toward this one because he's got a bigger head. He's got overalls on, so I think I'm going to use that one as Scrooge, and I'm going to cut him out and put him on here, and we will do a Scrooge doll for my Christmas journal. What time is it now? It's got 10 minutes here. Oh, yeah, I'm going to have to find a different bag for those. I'll put them in that red bucket for now. Oh, let's fussy cut him out real fast. And I'm not going to glue him on just yet because I have to figure out what I want, another long waist on him and big old hat, and we'll have to look at some pictures of Scrooge. I'm just going to hurry and fussy cut him here. So I might be working on this journal through January 6th. I hope to have it done by January 6th, which for me is the last day of Christmas. I need to do a Christmas Eve page. Let's put it like this so you can see it. Oh yeah, I think this will make a good Scrooge doll. So we'll do that tonight. The other thing I want to do, let me throw this away, is I want to pick out some papers here. And I looked up on my desk and I go, oh. Luckily, I think they're right here. They are. 1, 2. Yeah, they're all here. I want to make a little booklet. Yeah, hold on. I'm dropping stuff. I want to make a little booklet. Let's move Scrooge out of the way. Let's see. I'm going to put him and this in my little tray, my paper of scrappies. What I want to do is make a little booklet here and to write my Christmas story. And I think I'll see, I could make it this way, but then these would have to go this way. So it's going to have to go this way. So do I want to like that? I like that for the cover, but I'll need to get some more And then for the back cover, I could do something similar like that. And I think I'll just do a little punch hole in there. So I'm going to call this the front and back cover. Like that. Oh, this is upside down. It goes like this. And then inside, I have two more here. So what I want to do is write my Christmas tale. And I'm going to have to write them on paper first. And then I'm going to come in and I'll just handwrite them. They'll be in my writing. But let's just say that I'm going to allow 1, 2, 3 pages here. And this will be on either a Christmas page or I could just put it on like this to make the divider, couldn't I? Let's just take one. So we're going to have, and then 3 pages. Might have to go with 2. We'll see. No, I think I can do 3 pages. 3 pages for my story. So this will go in here because this will come for the cover. And I might change my mind here. I might change my mind and put a title page in here. And let's do that. Let's put a title page here. And then the first Christmas story will be here. So 1, 2, 3. And then the second Christmas story will be here. And 1, 2, 3. And I guess I'm going to make this the 3rd story, and I'll do something else for the back. Maybe just a plain back. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. And then this one. And 1, 2, 3. And I've got, we'll call this the back for now. It probably won't be. I'll probably find something else for the back. So I'm just going to do a little binding in here. Maybe I'll do a little stab binding. Make some little holes in there. This will come up further. And I want it to turn. I want the pages to turn though. So I don't know if I can get a hold of any rings. We'll see. But that's kind of how I want it. So I still need to write the stories. I got them in my head, but I kind of wanted to put this together here. So then this will go in my journal. So it's 9:40. I got 5 minutes to come out and say goodbye. And kind of put this like this. We'll divide it like that. Maybe that could be my thumbnail. I don't know. We'll see. All right. Let me refresh my chat and come out and wish you all a happy new year. And I will be back on at 7:30 tonight. I'm going to work on my journal. I probably won't work on my slow stitching. I hope to work on this a little. That's probably all I'll get done. Oh, my Bob Cratchit, my Scrooge, not Bob Cratchit, bobblehead doll. I want to make a bobblehead doll. Bye, Dar. Have a great day. Cindy says, you did a lot today, Meri. And you did too, Cindy. Thank you for working along with me. Yeah, I'm glad I got my little cotton batting Santa done. Yeah, I'm proud of him. If there's one thing I got done, it was him. I still have Christmas boxes to show, but I don't know. I still have about 4 of them that I didn't show you. I don't know if it's any use of showing them now. I've got stuff to put away for next year. Let's see. Roy says, I read some things on my Kindle, such as short stories. Mostly, I feel like holding and reading a book. I do too, Roy. Brenda says she's suffering from telephone interruptus. I like the feel of a book in my hand. I do too. I do. I like the feel of a book. I think books are going to go bye-bye someday. Some people will like the feel of a Kindle in their hand or a smartphone. I think I like the smartphones, but I think I would like them a little bit bigger, and they're kind of hard to hold, and I don't know. I like them because, you know, they're instant almost, the online stuff, but there's nothing like reading a good book. Bye, Brenda. Have a great day. Kimberly, bye. She'd been listening and cleaning. I hope you all have a great day. Kimberly's been cleaning. You're ahead of me, Kimberly. I did get some laundry done, though. Brenda says she loves history, written documents, museums. She prefers books. Cindy Rain Girl says, I like a real book, paper and ink. No Kindle for me. I don't have a Kindle either. I'm just talking about it because that's, you know, that's generally what you think of when you think about reading books, online books. So I'm going to go ahead and sign off. If I didn't say good morning to you, thank you for coming in. If you're watching the replay, I hope that you enjoyed it. I don't mind if you page through the replay. I can't imagine anybody, unless you're playing it in the background while you're working, sitting and watching 4 hours of a replay. You got things got to get done in your life. So scroll through. You'll see I did a lot of different things today. I started off by showing my what I'm going to do for the denim for following K3M Cloth Tales. She's going to do a slow stitch journal in 2024. And so I need to work on the cover. I just need to do a lot. Brenda says, when we get in books for schools for book fair, I love the smell of the new paper and ink. Yep. Well said, Brenda. All right, you guys, have a great day. I will see you at 7:30 tonight. Don't forget, well, let's go through the Friday list. I've got a minute here before 9:45. Let's go through Friday list. Lena is Miss Linux 210, Friday noon Eastern. She streams. Whether she'll be on today or not, I don't know, but you can look for her. Lena, Miss Linux 210. Stacy Catitude is probably on right now. She comes on 10 a.m. Eastern every day. Barb Owen comes on Friday afternoon at 2 Eastern. And Shannon Art Junkie, 3 p.m. Friday for crochet. And I will be back and there's probably more on that I don't have on my list. These are just ones I got together. I will be back at 7:30 Central tonight. Thank you all for coming. Have a great day, and we're heading into a new year. Bye.